This is Ma Mridu again, and I was just thinking, what do I share with you guys today? I've literally shared everything that I ever since I've come to the Adinam, and I said, let me just see if there's something that I have benefited from, and you can have it too. And this is one of the techniques that I learned, and it just came through to me. I was sitting with myself one day. This is sometime back in 2014 when I actually attended the first inner awakening, and I came back from my inner awakening from Haridwar. That's 2000 July 2014, and I was just sitting on my bed, and I probably was doing a completion session. I was applying for jobs or something, and I could feel my mind was sitting on me. My mind was telling me something that I shouldn't do, and I want to do something, and it was disturbing me. And at the spur of the moment, I just told the mind, please get out the window, I don't need you. Like just like that. Or, please go and sit on the other side of the corner of the room, mind your business, and stay out of mind. It's like when I gave that strong message to the mind, this says, just get out. Or if you continue to bother me, I'll throw you out. When those words came out towards the mind, I could see the disturbance that the mind was creating in me, or that the constant chattering that's happening. Like when you want something, and your mind will tell you 1,000 things, and all the reasons and logics, those stuff, and it goes on sitting on you. That just dropped, and I could sense the mind is leaving, and then I could continue what I wanted to do. And I've tried so many times that sometimes when you're sitting, from just out of nowhere, your mind is going to come and justify and logicalize. Let's say you're watching a satsang, or you're watching a power manifesting session, and the next thing the mind is going to say is, are you sure it's not magic? What if this magic? Those kind of thoughts constantly bother you, and it applies, and it comes at all times. So one way you guys can actually drop your mind or make it redundant with this technique is to just tell your mind to get lost. Just very cautiously tell your mind, get out the window now, or I'll burn you down, just get out the window. And the minute you give that instruction, the mind will listen and will just drop you. It will just leave you. And trust me, many of you may feel that you can't operate without your mind. You can. You don't need a mind to operate. You will not go out of your mind if you don't have a mind. You can still operate, but you just feel less chattering going on. So in your day-to-day thing, a lot of us feel tired of, out of fatigueness, because we're constantly having this chattering going on inside us. We can do the work physically, but when you have this inner chattering, that actually drains you out. So when you have your mind out from your system, or when you make it redundant, it doesn't bother your inner space, and then you're free to do what you want to do. So imagine experiencing an entire day where you can do your work, be it at home or in office or anywhere, without any disturbances. So imagine doing the whole day's work without any disturbances. You find you're so healthy, so productive, more energetic, less of you feeling drained out. So that's the amazing thing about dropping your mind. Use this technique. Just speak to yourself and tell the mind to just drop. Tell him to just leave. That's how you give instructions to people who you don't want to be around you. Just give an instruction to your mind that just get out. Or if you misbehave, you're out of the door or the window. When you give the strong instructions, your mind will listen. You can give instructions to cosmos, and your relatives will be caused. So try this technique. It is a beautiful way to drop your mind. You feel much lighter, more productive, more energetic, more happier, and lots of more fun coming in. So with this, blessings and return.